Hey guys, this is Fatima with the Twirling Feathers. I have another super easy ornament for you to make. This is definitely crochet beginner friendly. So this is the ornament right here. Look how adorable that is. This is very easy to do. You might have seen these before. So what you're going to need is you're going to need some yarn, and I'm using this one right here. You're going to need a crochet hook, so I'm using G. You're going to need a little bit of twine, or you can use the same yarn. It's up to you, but the twine gives it a cute little kind of a country feel to it. You're going to need 3 beads, or you can use the glass beads. I'm using the wooden beads right here. And then a pair of scissors. You're going to need a needle to be able to thread your twine through. So like I said, this is very easy to do. So we're going to begin. Let me find the beginning of this yarn here. All right. So this is super easy to do. So you're going to chain 60. So 60. That's how many you're going to need. So we're going to chain 60. All you're going to do is do your little chains. I got 30 right there. There's 50. And that's 60. So we got 60 right here. So now what you're going to do is you're going to chain 2 more. And then what we're going to do is we're going to double crochet. So you're going to get down to the 3rd chain from the hook, and you're going to double crochet in that one. And then pretty much you're going to double crochet in each one down. So there's a quick lesson on double crochet. So here's your loop. You're going to yarn over your hook. You're going to insert it into your chain. You're going to pull your yarn out. So now you have 3. And then you're going to yarn through 2, and then yarn through 2. And there's your double crochet. And like I said, pretty much you're going to do that all the way down. So I'm going to do a few more, and then I'm going to come back after I'm done with my chain or my double crochets. All right, I'm going to do one more, and then we'll come back for the next step. All right, guys, we're back. So I've got 60 double crochets all the way down to the end. So once you get to the end, all you're going to do is you're going to cut off your ends. And then what I do is I just take my end right there like that, and I finish that off. And then if you can use a needle to do this, or you could use your hook. I'm just going to run this back down this way just to kind of finish off these ends so they don't unravel. And I usually do about 3 or 4. And I'm trying to do it towards the back here so that it ends up in the back. And then I'm just going to kind of wind it through one of these right here. Oh, I split my yarn. And then I'm going to do another one of these like that. Kind of tighten that off. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same thing to this side here. Just kind of run it down. And these ornaments are super easy to do and they're so pretty. I've done many of these. These are great to attach to a gift if you want to, or give as a little ornament exchange gift. That would be cool. And doesn't really call for a whole lot of yarn, so you could use some little scrap pieces of yarn if you have them. And I just think they're really, really pretty. Okay, so that's it for that. Okay, so now you've got that right there. So you're going to need, oh, about 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got 8 on this one. So between 7 and 8 little bends. So we're going to take it like this. So you want to kind of play around with it. So you're going to take it like this. And then you're going to fold it. And then you're going to fold it. And you want that top piece to be up there. So let's see what we got. Okay, so we got 7 right here. All right. And there you go. And then you're going to take your beads. And you're going to take your needle. I had a smaller needle, but I left it in the house, so I'm going to use this big needle right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bead, oops, make sure these beads don't roll off my table. I'm going to put a bead right over here. I'll put my needle right here. I'm going to run my bead right through there. And then I'm going to run my next bead right over here. And then I'm going to run my, I'm still in the frame there. I'm going to run my last bead right over here. And then you're going to run it all the way up. And this twine is a little thick, so I'm going to have to pull on it a little bit. So you can use yarn to do this, or you could use a thinner twine. Here we go. But of course I couldn't find my other twine. Okay. So we got that right there. And then we're going to come back down. So pull up your twine where you want it to be. Oops. And then we're going to come back down. And you're going to go right back through those beads. And like I said, this twine is a little thick, but it's okay. It's going to be a little harder because you're going through that double strand right there, but trying to make sure it doesn't grab my yarn. And trust me, with the thinner twine, this will go in a lot easier. There we go. And then you want to pull it to where you want that little loop up there, because that's going to be your hanging loop right there. And then just go ahead and manipulate your little loops there. And then we don't need the needle anymore. And then what you're going to do is you're going to tie it off. And don't tie it too tight because it'll lessen your little loop right there. And then just give it a double knot. You can leave this long if you want. You can make a little tassel and then tie it off at the bottom. Or you can just cut these off a little shorter. And I'm just going to cut these off. Okay. And then I'm just going to make a little bow. And like I said, you can use yarn for this. You could use a thin piece of ribbon for this, for the middle, whatever you want to do. And just tie your little bow. You can see how hard this twine is because it's hard to. Nope, make this one a little shorter. Get my bigger scissors. Okay. All right. Clear this off so you can see. I mean, look how cute those are. So quick, so easy. You can also, if you want to, you can just kind of brush on a little thin layer of some clear Elmer's glue if you want. And then you can sprinkle it with a little bit of glitter. Or you can leave it like this. You can add some other little tiny ornaments if you have them. But I think they look so cute just like this. And like I said, you can add them to your gift bags or little packages. But super cute. I hope you give these a try. And I will see you again with another easy crocheted ornament. Happy crocheting!